Okay, guys. So here is map of the new server. Let me switch over here. All right. This is not your default map. This is a custom-made map. There's a large island cluster up here, and then this is another large island with a lot of little islands around it. There's plenty of room to build. This is where you're going to start off at. I could only set up one starting location because the rest of them were geeking out. Um, so I'll show you this in just a minute. There's already, well, let me kick this on over here. So there's another deed right here. So there's already another person playing. North Point is where you'll start. As you can see, I've already started working on making a roadway to get through towards the south. And so far it ends at this mountain range. So if you scroll out, you can see it basically goes from here to here so far. That's it. Been doing it with my GM character, but that's it. I haven't logged any other characters in yet. There's no guard towers yet. Perimeters don't really do anything, and there are really no signs other than at North Point. There is a sign there, but not road signs. This is a 2-lane or 2-tile wide setup, so I will be turning that into a highway. But for now, that's your map. I will be working on trying to get this online, accessible through a website, and have it auto update. So as you make changes or whatnot, I don't know if it's going to be updating once a day, once an hour, once every 5 minutes. I have no idea yet. That's in the works. So for now, just enjoy running around the island and doing what you can. Set up a deed, all that good stuff. The bounty system is in place and it's working. So kill creatures, you earn coin. With that coin, you can use it to purchase your deeds. Um, the deeds are not free. The upkeep is not free. But there are ways that you can make money in the game with the bounty system and whatnot. Sometimes you find coins just by digging. Sometimes you find or you'll get coins just by burying stuff. If I can get the religious stuff working, you may end up getting coins just by praying to your deity, whatever. I'm trying to get it set up very similar to the way that the Mythmore server has it, but I can't guarantee it's going to be the exact same way. So this is a work in progress. Day one, it is live. It's ready to roll. So let's switch over so I can show you the configuration here. Okay, max 150 players. The server name is Seattle Sanctuary. There is no password. You can log straight in. It is not a PvP server. There's supposed to be about 30,000 creatures. So horses and unicorns and trolls, all kinds of stuff. This is the home server and login server. There is no other server right now. I may be adding other servers, other island clusters, whatever in the future, but for now, this is what we have. Endgame items are set up, so the altar of 3 and the bone altar should be in the game. If they're not, I'll see how to fix it and try to get that working. But that, again, that's part of the religious stuff. It is newbie friendly at the moment, which means no champion creatures will spawn for now. Um, this is set for Freedom Islands, um, but that doesn't really mean a whole lot. The spawn points don't really mean a lot. Like I said, the only spawn place right now is North Point. Skill rate game, zero point 0.3 on that because I have the action speed multiplier at 3.0. They balance out to a 1 1, but I like a faster action speed timer and skill rate gain. Um, I've talked to a couple of other people that have logged in, and they said it's working fine. It's a little bit slower than the official servers, um, but it's definitely within doable ranges. So if you like a slower paced game um, that you can take your time with, and you're not feeling like you're rushed to get everything to level 100, that's what this is set up for. Take your time, play the game, enjoy the game, do what you want to do, have fun gaining skills. Um, it lends to the feeling of true accomplishment when you actually are able to create some of the stuff that, um, you know, at the start of the game, everything's red. Um, it's highlighted in red saying you don't have enough skill to do it. When you get to the point where you can make them, it gives you that sense of accomplishment a lot better than if I had bumped this up to 15, for example, and you can make it pretty much right off the bat. You don't get the same sense of accomplishment. Characteristics, mind skill logic, or mind logic skill, and body control skill are set to 18. Why am I being so mean? Well, it's not really mean. Mythmore, I believe, has them set to 19. Um, you need, I think it's 21 to be able to ride a horse. You need 17, I think it is, to ride a donkey, or cow, or something along with 15 for a cow, or somewhere in there. So it's not like I'm taking everything away. Um, you again will gain these skills with time, with using your other skills, and you'll get that sense of accomplishment once when you're able to queue up more actions, when you're um, able to dig that steeper slope, or whatever. Um, I have this server set up as a slower pace server because I don't really want to play on a server um, that I just feel rushed on. Um, I like having that sense of accomplishment. So as I progress, these numbers will go up as well, and as you progress, um, and over time, they'll get higher, and they'll get to that spot where you've been itching to get to, and when you get there, you know you you'll start feeling you know sense of pride in the fact that, hey, I hit this thing. I've gotten there. This is not a paid server. I pay for the server hosting, but the server itself is not paid, so you don't have to worry about being capped out at 20 like you are on the unless you pay for premium on the official servers. You can hit uh, skill of 100 on everything with time. Let's see. Fight skill value starts at 1, just like standard PvP servers. Overall skill start value starts at 1, just like all servers. Yes, there are some private unlimited servers that your skills or your skill start value is much higher. I'm not going to do that. Player combat rating 1, just like the PvP servers. And again, this is not a PvP server, but this lends to a more challenged fight. Um, Don't have to worry about the HOTA delays just yet. I may implement that later on. That's the Hunt of the Ancients. Um, right now, that's not a thing on this server. I'm just trying to get it established and get things moving before I start dumping too much stuff into it. There are 20% of the creatures that are listed as aggressive. So watch yourself. I will be putting in guard towers along the roads. I encourage anyone that wants to build roads or whatever to their deeds, to other deeds, to kingdoms, to whatever. Get out there and build some roads. Um, it does say right here no settlement upkeep and no deeding costs, but that is actually not the case with the the actual configuration. This is just it's the same, essentially the same file, but it doesn't have the correct information. The other one has the correct information, but it's a text file, so it's harder to read. Traders, max money in iron, 500,000. Their initial money, 10,000. There are no traders set up at the moment. There will be. So be patient. There'll be traders that you can buy stuff from, traders you can sell stuff to. If I can get all that figured out, um, most likely they will either be at North Point or they'll be at um, the one of my other settlements. But I will let you know where you can buy the trader certificates so that you can have a trader, and I will let you know where I would like the traders to be housed. I At the moment I don't have a problem with traders being on private deeds, but you have to also understand that if you have a trader on your private deed, people may not even know it's there, and you're less likely to sell stuff. I want to get the highways working so that we can get wagoneers. I will probably be implementing the ship trade route um, mod as well, so that we can trade both by wagoneer and by the ship trade mod, um, or ship trade routes. That's not in yet. Um, there is a hitching post mod, so you can make hitching posts to be able to lock your horses to. Um, 27 for rock tiles. So you need to hit the rock tile 27 times. It says minimum. That seems to be pretty much consistent. The starting number is 52 for the Wurm Unlimited server, so that's basically in half. Breed time modifier is at 5. I've upped the value just slightly. So if you're breeding two horses together, for example, um, you're not going to have to wait a full real time week or week and a half or whatever for that um, pregnant female to actually give birth. Um, field growth is normal at the moment. It's it'll do a check every 4.5 hours. That's real time hours. Um, and this is a dedicated server, so you got to remember, if you played today, and you planted some stuff, you're probably going to want to log in tomorrow at least to check on your plant growth. I believe I have the no crop rot mod running as well, but I'm not 100% certain on that. So double check. Don't let your crops go to weeds. Um, this means nothing. This is the kingdom pool. Um, so that at the moment means nothing. There is no intra server, so you don't have to worry about that. Tree spread odds, it's a 1 in 35 chance. Standard is 1 in 20. So this means slower tree growth. If this doesn't work, I will drop the number back down because I don't want the entire area to be devoid of trees. So I will be monitoring that pretty closely. So if we go back up here, we back out, I can show you the other one just so that you can see. So if we go into the text editor, the same file, say this is why it's so confusing. But down here, it is, there's the spawns, skill rate gains, upkeep is 1, that means yes. Free deeds is 0, that means no. So off, on. Everything else is basically the same except for the message of the day, which literally says, "Welcome to Seattle Sanctuary. This is a very casual place where drama is not welcome. We offer open lands on a custom map." Let me scroll this over. "A friendly atmosphere and realistic skill gains. Come on in, shake off your boots, and leave the drama at the door. Cheating mods such as ESP and Scanner are not welcome here and will result in your IP being banned." And then it says you've been warned. I'm very serious about that. I don't want to see those mods. They are client-side mods. If you're using them, please don't use them on this server. If I find in the logs that you are, you won't have a spot on this server. Your IP will be banned. So everybody's been warned. This is to prevent cheating in any way. Not in any way, but I want the people that play on this server to feel at home on this server and not feel like they're pressured into using certain mods or whatever, or getting frustrated because other people are using certain mods and they're not mods that are welcome here. ESP and Scanner both give you insider information as to quality levels of different things before you harvest it. Special nodes, like when you're down in the mine, where to find them, just turning the mod on and putting in some configurations. You'll be able to tell exactly which direction to go to find certain ores or whatever. I have already upped all of the resource nodes on this map. You have a lot of opportunity to get the iron, the gold, the silver, the copper, sandstone, rock salt. I mean, all of it. Glimmer steel and adamantine are also obtainable. Normally, you can't find those on a lot of the private servers. I have implemented them on this map. So do me a favor, do everybody else a favor. Don't use the cheater mods. Just play the game for what it is and know that you get your skills up there, you're going to be able to detect if that stuff's close by anyway. But take a sense of pride and enjoyment in just playing the game. Okay, that's pretty much it for here. I am on Ping Perfect. This is not an ad for them. It's not a sponsorship, but I will set up a board in the game for providing a link so that you guys can come and donate to the server if you choose to. It's up and running. Oh, that's the other thing I did want to show you. It's up and running pretty much 24/7, except for the scheduled tasks. The map update does not shut the server down, but it's scheduled for 3 a.m. on Fridays. The restart's been turned off because the backup will shut the server down and we'll restart it. That's 1021 is Yeah, so it'd be Saturday morning at 1 a.m. Is when the backups will happen. So the server will reset, it'll refresh itself, it'll throw up new mods, get rid of glitches, that sort of thing that have happened throughout the week. And that shouldn't be canceled, but whatever. Um, and then the sync for the maps doesn't shut it down either. That's part of the maps update. These times and dates may change, but I'm going to try to keep the server up 24/7 except on Fridays or Saturdays, whichever it is, at 1 a.m. in order to keep the server fresh. But that way, if you log in Tuesday and you're playing from midnight to 3 in the morning, it's not going to boot you out or whatever. It's only once a week. Okay. So how about we get into the game itself? Oops. This one. Yes, this one. All right. This is the extent of North Point. There's a message board here. You can come up and read it. Oh, if I can hit the right keys. Read messages, and it's got some information that I've posted. You can also send Alpha, who is my GM character, a message on here, and I can get to it. I don't have mailboxes in just yet, but this is a way to get a message directly to me in case I'm not online. The chest here has compasses in case you get loaded in without a compass. There's been a little bit of a glitch that one of the other characters said they didn't get a compass. The coffin has the mirrors. So if you load in and you didn't have a mirror, so that you can do character creation, see there's a wolf right there. But if you load it in and you don't have a mirror so that you can do character creation, you can grab one. They're free. You should be able to just grab them up. Okay. I am going to activate fly so that it doesn't take as long. So the other deed that the other person's working on is over here. He's got a mine and whatnot. That's on the map. But this is part of the expanse. And you can see the roadway that I've been working on. It goes all the way back to that mountain. And it's going to, because it cuts through here, comes back this way, cuts back this way, and comes up here. I'm going to go take it around this mountain and down towards the shoreline. If you hit M in-game, that's what you're going to get. There is no in-game map. So that's why I'm trying to work on making sure that happens. Yeah, I've left North Point. I got it. So there will be guard towers in here. I will probably implement one down in this area. Might have another one down here by the water, and then not again until you get back over to this area, because I want to spread them out a little bit. But there are horses in the plains. I mean, everything's just kind of a random spawn, but... Oh, where are you going? So that's an aged horse. There's another one back there. I did see... Oh yeah, right here. Birchwood Goblin Hut. That means there's goblins in the area. Oh, there's one right there. So be careful. There are aggressive mobs. There's a couple more flying around over there. The guy that owns the other deed so far has already killed the troll. He verified for me that the bounty system is working. You do get paid for killing creatures, which is why I went ahead and implemented the deed cost. So if we come over here, I mean, I'm going to zoom out a little bit. So everybody starts with a spear and cloth armor. That makes it a little more tough, I know, but so I'm going to take the road down this way. But there's islands out there. There's a river that kind of comes in this way. There's a lot of flat ground. There's a lot of mountain space for mining. There's nothing but shoreline. That's the whole other island chain way over there. And this goes all the way back that way, for quite a distance. Unfortunately, even flying, I can only go 56 kilometers an hour, so it is a little slow. But if we come down here, you can see I cut through the moss. There's apple trees here. There's cedar trees over here. I don't know what kind of trees are over here. There's every type of wood, every type of bush, every type of every resource that you can get in the official game is implemented on this map. There are open areas. I mean, this is nothing but plains right here. Cut down the trees. Make yourself a spot. This is all open area. This is all flat. I mean, not like perfectly flat, but flat enough. The road will be coming through here and then heading down this way. But there's all kinds of area for you to check out. There's a huge expanse. This is a 4096 map. So roughly, I believe 16 kilometers by 16 kilometers. Something along those lines. Tar spots or peat, one or the other. Marshlands, sand, snow. There's reeds at the water's edge. There's little outcroppings of willow trees. So basically anything that you could want in this game as a bare resource, you can find it. What are you? Oh, you're a thorn bush. Don't know what they're used for, but it was offered. See? You come up to the top of the hills, there aren't any trees up here. I mean, there are, but there aren't. Unlike the last map where everything was forested so bad you couldn't even see what you were doing. What are you? Let's check you out. Lingonberry bush. There's a couple of bulls. Let's kick over this way. That's probably another lingonberry bush. There's bare rock tiles. Plenty of bare rock tiles. So if you want to do an Ironman challenge where you're starting with literally nothing, you have all kinds of rock tiles that you can go and rummage on to start off to get your crude knife and all that stuff. So we're just kind of doing a flyby so you guys can check out a view you normally would not get. That's probably a bunch of sheep down there. So there's islands that are big enough for you to set up your own deed on. If you wanted an island. If you want to set up right over here and have a little spot over here for pasture land or whatnot and make a bridge, then you can house some animals over there and walk them across, whatever. But you can kind of see all the mountain ranges. There's lots and lots and lots to dig into, and these ones are small compared to the south end of the island. I mean, look at that. There's a mountain that's huge back there. There's another one over here. There's another one right there. These are really, really big mountains. These ones over here are fairly small compared to it. But you've got all this room. I mean, look at how flat this is. This would be an awesome spot for somebody. They're right by the water. It's all flat land. You got mountains right next to you. And if we swoop down, I'm sure there's trees down there. I mean, there's already trees popping in here. So you've got, yeah, and they keep popping in. It looks like two different types of trees. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's just a huge amount of resources in this area. What is this? Now I'm curious. These are different. Cherry trees. Yeah. Got cherry trees and what are you? Cedar trees. All nestled together. Oh. Well, so you might have to do a little bit of house cleaning because I'm seeing scorpions over here. But you have to admit, I mean, this is a huge, wide open, very, very flat spot. Sure, you probably got to do a little bit of terraforming, but oh, lava spiders over here. And if I'm going to have to actually put some time in on my Patreon site and a few other things. If that was actually working properly, this would be an exclusive sneak peek for the Patreon channel. Obviously, since it's not a birchwood spider lair, since it's not, or since I have no idea if it's actually working correctly, this is not going to be on Patreon, but it's stuff like this that I like to put over there for my Patreon subscribers. I haven't actually maintained it in a good amount of time, so I got to get back on that. But yeah, this kind of exclusive content, you're not going to get flybys and all that stuff just willy-nilly in a lot of the YouTube videos. This would be something that would definitely be something that should go on a subscriber channel like that. But you're getting it for free because I want to show you guys what the new server is all about. And of course, now I'm going to have to fly all the way back over there somewhere to reset this character. This is my GM character, obviously, but this is your new map. If you choose to come over and explore, I'm going to come down and land. What are you? Oh, there's a deer. Oh, no, that's a cow. And a bull. That's probably another cow. Yep, that's another cow. Okay. So now that we're back on the ground, I'm going to actually take the easy way out. I'm going to open my inventory, activate my ebony wand, and I'm going to teleport back so that I'm over here to be able to continue working on the road. And oh, there's a pig. So if somebody needs a pig, there's one right here. Come get him. Anyway, that's what I have for. Oh, really? I have a wolf and a pig. Where's your two buddies so that, we can keep true to the storyline? Anyway, um, so that's what I have tonight. Hope you guys enjoyed your sneak peek of Seattle Sanctuary. This is a new PvE server for Wurm Unlimited. Feel free to stop by, check the place out, set yourself up a deed. Um, you know, enjoy the company, enjoy the content. Make sure your help channel is active in your. Um, I think it's in your profile. I can't remember. Probably in your settings somewhere. Because if you have any kind of knowledge about the game at all, and somebody comes on that doesn't, and you're willing to help, that's where the community comes in. That's why most of us appreciate the game. We appreciate the community. We appreciate the content providers for the community. And we really enjoy playing a game that hasn't been supported in a while. It's a good game. It's just way more of a grind than a lot of people are willing to tolerate. So those of us that do are usually the ones that are willing to help people that are new that have no clue about the game because we want to try to get them interested as well. If you're one of those people, I encourage you to swing by, hang out, build yourself a deed. I'll get the markets set up or whatnot. I'll let everybody know where they're at, or the traders. I'm sorry. We'll set up a market as a unified spot so that different people can sell and buy different things and what have you. I may even put it in the dead square in the middle of the map. I don't know. Maybe there'll be two or three of them. We'll figure that out as we go. But that's all I have for tonight. I'm going to mess the screen up a bit and switch back over. There we go. And there we go. Okay, so if you enjoyed the video, or I hope you enjoyed the video, if you did, feel free to hit that like button. That Google loves those YouTube loves those analytics. Google owns YouTube, or YouTube owns Google. I don't know. One of the two of them owns the other, and it's beyond my pay grade. But yeah, they love dealing with those analytics and everything, and it really does help the channel out. If you want to see more of these types of videos, let me know down in the comments. I'd be happy to give you guys some more flybys or check out an area for you or what have you. If I'm not online under Alpha or under Duck Range, you can always leave me a message on that message board right there at North Point. I will probably be posting my Discord channel information as well, so that we can have Discord chat. I mean, there's a lot of advancements and tweaks that I want to do with the server, but it's all going to take some time. But for now, feel free to swing by, check it out, play a little bit, whatever, and just know that there are changes coming in the near future. I appreciate you watching. Tomorrow will be another Wurm Unlimited video on the Mythmore server. There may be another one on this one, I'm not sure. But this is the server that I'm going to be doing the next segment of the Iron Man saga on. I said that I was going to announce it in a couple of weeks. Well, I'm announcing it early. This is the server Sunday that Iron Man will be on. We'll be starting fresh, new character, new area, no possibility of running across anybody else's stuff. I literally will have to do everything on my own without any help whatsoever. So I'm probably going to try to shoot off to a very vacant area of the map and settle down somewhere, I don't know, maybe somewhere far south, if I can make it that far without dying. But we'll see what happens. All right. Well, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.